Hey everyone, and welcome to today's explainer. So today we're diving into the GetGrowth YouTube integration blueprint. Now, I totally get it. When you hear highly technical 17-step integration setup, it probably sounds a little daunting, right? Like a massive headache waiting to happen. But actually, scratch that. I want us to completely reframe how we look at this. We're not doing tedious data entry today. Nope, we are going on a scavenger hunt. It's a structured, super rewarding mission, and the ultimate prize? Complete hands-off YouTube automation. All right, let's dive right into this. So here's the map for our journey today. We're going to be hitting 6 specific zones: unlocking YouTube automation, opening the Google Toy Box, the OAuth consent checkpoint, forging your secret keys, finding your channel ID, and finally, the final integration setup. Don't worry, we're just popping into these zones to collect 5 specific keys. Let's go.
Section 1. Unlocking YouTube automation. Preparing for the hunt.
Now, before we take our very first technical step, let's just talk about our destination. Look at that number right there, 10 to 20. That is the total number of minutes this entire setup is going to take you. Usually, it's right between 10 and 20 minutes, and honestly, the best part, you only have to do this once. You invest literally a fraction of an hour today, and you reap the rewards forever. So as long as you have a Google account, a YouTube channel, and your login info handy, we're ready to start the clock.
So, what exactly are those rewards? Well, by finishing this quick little hunt, you're unlocking absolute GetGrowth superpowers. We're talking about the ability to upload your videos automatically. You can publish shorts, schedule your videos way in advance, manage all your content, and automate those incredibly tedious social media workflows. Just imagine publishing the whole shebang from one single dashboard. That's exactly the power we're unlocking today.
Moving right along to Section 2, opening the Google Toy Box. Setting up your Google Cloud Console. Okay, so to connect your YouTube safely, Google requires a few secure credentials inside their developer console. Now I know, developer platforms can sound incredibly intimidating, but I want you to imagine a Google project as simply a toy box. That's really all it is. It's just a dedicated, safe little space where Google keeps your specific YouTube tools. We aren't doing any coding here, we're just building a box to hold our toys. And building that toy box, it is literally just 4 rapid-fire clicks. First, up at the top of the console, you're going to click Select Project. Second, you click New Project. Third, type in a name for your project, whatever makes sense to you. And fourth, you click Create. You wait a few seconds and boom, done. You've just hit your first major milestone on the hunt. With the toy box created, well now, we need to put the right toy inside of it. So you'll open the Google API library. You just search for YouTube and you click Enable. Now, what does this actually mean? Enabling the API simply tells Google, hey, please allow my application to talk to YouTube. It just opens up the lines of communication. And done. Here we are at Section 3, the OAuth consent checkpoint, configuring user permissions. We're now setting up the permission screen that users will see, which brings us to the concept of scopes. Now, developers absolutely love their jargon, but let's clear this up instantly. Scopes are just permissions. That's it. They're just the specific rules that allow your app to talk to YouTube and play with the toys in that toy box we just built. You'll literally just search for the YouTube scopes, select them, and add those permissions. Now, the final part of clearing this checkpoint is adding a test user. Google basically has this rule that only allows test users during the development phase. It's super simple, though. You just click Add Users, you enter your very own Gmail address, and you click Save. Done. Checkpoint cleared. All right, Section 4, forging your secret keys. Gathering the client ID, secret, and API key. Okay, we're now entering what is absolutely the most critical zone of our scavenger hunt, the credentials page. We're going to create an OAuth client ID, but please pay really close attention here because this is crucial. During the setup, when you choose the web application type and enter your app's name, you're going to see a section called Authorized Redirect URIs. You must enter the exact redirect URL provided by GetGrowth. Please, no guessing, don't type a variation of it. Use the exact URL GetGrowth gives you and then click Create. If you do this right, the connection is going to work flawlessly. And once you click Create, the magic happens. Google's going to immediately show you 2 of the main keys we've been hunting for. First, you'll see your client ID. This usually looks like a really long string ending in .apps.googleusercontent.com. Go ahead and copy it. Second, you'll see your client's secret. You want to copy that one too. Done. We've just snatched up the first 2 major artifacts of our hunt. But wait, we need one more key from this zone, Back on that credentials page, you're going to click Create Credentials, and this time select API Key. Google creates this key instantly for you. It usually starts with AIZSC. Just copy that API key, and with that, we now have 3 of our essential keys, and we are literally right on the finish line. Let's move to Section 5, Finding Your Channel ID, the final key from YouTube Studio.
So it's time to leave the whole developer zone behind and head back into familiar territory. This is the super easy part. Just open up your YouTube Studio. Down in the bottom left, click Settings, then click Channel, followed by Advanced Settings. Scroll down just a bit, and you'll see it right there, your unique channel ID, which usually starts with UC. Copy it. And there we go. You've officially found the final item on our scavenger hunt list.
And finally, Section 6, the final integration setup, assembling the pieces in GetGrowth. All right, this is the climax of our journey. This is where we bring everything back to the GetGrowth dashboard. Here is your ultimate checklist for filling out the form inside GetGrowth. It essentially maps every single field directly to the treasures we just collected. So for the display label, you just enter a friendly name, something like my YouTube business account. For the client ID, you're going to paste that first key we got from Google OAuth. For the client secret, you paste the second key from OAuth. For the API key, you drop in that instant key we generated. And finally, for the channel ID, you paste the code you just grabbed from your YouTube Studio. Map it all out, click Save, and done. Your YouTube account is officially connected with GetGrowth. Now, before we completely wrap up, I need to pause for just a second and highlight an incredibly important safety tip straight from the blueprint. Never ever share these credentials publicly. You absolutely must keep your client secret and your API key entirely private. Seriously, think of them like the literal keys to your front door. You wouldn't just hand those out to a random stranger, right? Same deal here. Keep them totally secure. And with that, the hunt is complete. Your YouTube account is securely connected, and your 10 to 20 minute setup is finished forever. So I want to leave you with a quick question to think about. Now that you can auto-publish, schedule, and manage your entire YouTube presence from one single dashboard, what are you going to do with all the time you've just saved? The scavenger hunt might be over, but your real creative journey, well, that has just begun. Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer, and I'll catch you on the next one.